Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. They get him on the ground at the 20. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for space. It's Singleton. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fires to the big fella. Ernie on the Jets. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Runs through a tackle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. A lot of urgency for this offense. To the air, it's Allard. Got his man out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe get him play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. See if they can get something going here late in the half. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Man, and that fires you up as a defense. That gives you some extra juice. When you come in there and knock the living fire out of someone, everybody on the defense gets jacked up.
Back to pass, it's Russell. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who we really want. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. And these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Fires and picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play. But there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He's moving out of the pocket. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And you could tell if the QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it.
Grabs it inside the 10. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. A run for the quarterback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the O.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cuevas. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They kept working at it, and finally a shot in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To throw, it's Russell. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And this offense really struggled in the 1st half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give to the back. Makes one man miss. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quick pass to the left. Wide open spaces. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to pass, it's Aller. Gets rid of it. The short hands, it's Ross. At the 45, on his way. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! How about this defense taking one back to the house? What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the left. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Dropping back, it's Aller. Grab near the marker, it's Ross. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
Oh, a lot of space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Try to get it to the edge. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught close to the marker, it's Ross. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Picks up 9. First down on the offense. That's the end of the third quarter of play. Alabama 14, Penn State 7.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
They try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Pena. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Got it behind the line, it's Singleton. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Quick strike through the air for the score. That trip to the end zone ties us up. And tying up is exactly what these two teams should do. They look just like mirror images.
No doubt. Two big boys going at it, making big plays. Who's going to make this play late in the game to take their team over the top? Nice individual effort. Your turn to answer.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Russell. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get it.
It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire.
Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And now this is the time in the game where the clock's fighting against you, and you can only take so many shots like that and get no gain. We got to get out of bounds, or we got to waste timeouts. So we got to be smart offensively in what we do here.
Here comes the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to scramble. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Now rolling to the left. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw, it's Russell. He's taking the deep shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team.